Alright, welcome back to MagicGatheringStrat and the fourth and final match with Jeskai Wildfire. Potent hand I will keep. If we're facing an aggressive deck, the bolt is good. If we're facing something else, the rest is probably decent. Okay, is it Living End? It seems like it is. Wow, that's like 1,000 years ago I played against that. Do you have another cycler? Yeah. This could be hard. Wildfire does kill a lot of his stuff though. Plains, is it Signet? He could go off next turn, but I think the Pristine Talisman into Wildfire could do it. No black mana, so it has to be Violent Outburst, but it's not very good right now. Fulminate Mage is, yeah, worse, definitely. Doesn't really slow me down that much though. Okay. Floodstrand is actually a good draw, because now if he outbursts, doesn't really matter. Okay. Still dies to Wildfire. Also dies to Wildfire. I mean, a remand would be sweet. Crucible, that's great. Let's play that. It's like the best card I could hope for. Let's just replay that. I could play Ghost Quarter and start going for his lands, but I'm gonna wait a while longer. There's the swamp, but it doesn't change much. The only good thing with that I get, yeah, okay. It's actually not horrible. We could probably strip mine him out pretty soon here. 4/8. Yeah, I don't think we're running the risk of dying. We could also bolt like the mage to mitigate some damage. Okay, now we're probably bolting that. Kinda has to go for it now. It's not going for it now. Interesting. It goes for an overgrown tomb. Okay, then I will just pass. Interesting line to go for. I am going to target your red sources. I assume you have a mountain lurking somewhere. What I'm really hoping for is that he will go for a kill here, but it doesn't seem like he's. 3, 6, 10, 14, 16, 19, 22. 26. Still okay. I would like to play my Ghost Quarter, thank you. Because I need to survive. That's the thing. Jesus, how many guys do you have? Yeah, I mean, now I'm going to die if he has it, but it's very likely that I have a counterspell soon if you don't do anything. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 28, 32. And I can prevent 6, so I should survive. That's my assessment. And I'm still gonna Ghost Quarter you. If he taps low, I will go for the Wildfire. Definitely. Like, let's say this is another Fulminator Mage. A Spirit Guide Hardcast. Deal. Good to know that you have it. Oh, are you? I see. I see. I get your plan. Let's go for the Overgrown Tomb. Because I think... Okay. Let's just do this. So he might have another Spirit Guide in hand and another Outburst. Do you have 2 Spirit Guides? So now Ghost Quarter is actually strip mine. I'm just gonna do it again. I think this will force him to do something very shortly here. At least I hope so. Because I'm getting a bit worried. Paulstein Meyer is fine. Is it time? Yes, it is time. Yep, it resolves. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's time to wreck you. I guess the Pale Recluse will survive. That's bad. So let's see, can I do everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 for the bolt and Ghost Quarter his land. Because I have to wreck all his lands in one clean swipe. Yeah, you should have used one on your own. It's not like I'm gonna fetch in between. Yeah, this will be one of the sweetest wildfires ever. So you can fulminate the mage a land, so I might as well fetch. I'm just gonna fetch a basic. I guess I don't have to fetch right now. I might as well. Still have 3 reds. If he fulminates now, that's worse, but Ghost Quarter. Begone Overgrown Tomb. It's time for knockout. Okay. Red, red, land. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. So what could happen is that he floats 2 mana, have another Spirit Guide and another Violent Outburst, but for that I have Mana Leak. That will leave him with the Pale Recluse. Very well. Can't do much about that. This is one of the best wildfires I've ever seen. And it just resolves. It don't float any mana, it doesn't do anything. Ain't that a little light? I don't have that many choices. Kaboom! Let's try to do this the right way and lightning bolt that. Pass the turn. And he will never. I guess. Okay, it's technically not over yet. It depends on his hand. But he needs to have 2 more Spirit Guides and and a land and a violent outburst specifically, which is honestly, and he has to play through Mana Leak. All of that is pretty hard to do. Snapcaster is also good. There's the wastes. Just play island, Sigo. We can just sit here. I mean, we don't have a single worry in the world. So as far as I can see, he has one potential out, and Mana Leak Snapcaster stops that 100 times over. Yeah, let's just play Mountain. Stitch a land. Because I'm fine sitting here. He's wasting time, I mean. It's fine by me. We get to see more cards. Okay. Let's play Plains and pass, I suppose. Pretty sure he has like 1,000 ingot chewers in his deck. Post board, but what can we do? Maybe it's time to thirst. So I guess we play Ralsarek. It's not really the best one. Let's tap on tap. Let's play Steven's tapped and pass the turn. We could start Lightning Bolt him at some point to actually get the game over with. Narset, I don't want to show him more win conditions than we have to. Because I'm pretty sure he only has one shot. So I guess Snapcast the Lightning Bolt. Okay. Sweet victories. Trickbind seems pretty strong. Counterflux seems pretty strong. Rest seems pretty poor. Helix is bad. Don't love Tamio. Don't love Barascal either, I guess. Don't like Ralsarek or Jace that much, unfortunately. Guess we can remove Ralsarek too. I don't want to remove too many Planeswalkers, obviously. And I guess we can remove... Don't want to remove the Crucibles, they're actually fantastic. Electrolyze is not super good. Let's just remove that. Alright, time to trick bind some cascade triggers, I guess. Is this hand good enough? It's really borderline. I will keep it. It has potential. A Signet or a Mindstone and it's actually good. Another land is not really what you want. I guess we just don't care and don't fetch anything. Lightning Bolt is not good. Do we thirst first? Huh. Okay, this might be a short one. Now we don't have the Wildfire backup to lean on. Island. That's actually a bad rule. I'm not gonna play Crucible this turn. I'm rather thirsting. We're not dead to a violent outburst, but more or less so. if he goes for it here. Seems like he might be. No, Pale Reclusing. Really like Pale Recluse in that deck. And from this moment on we know that if we tap out we might die, but our hand is extremely weak and we will die anyway, so screw that. Let's grab Island. Let's grab Mountain. Let's play Thirst for Knowledge. 2 cards it seems. Wildfire and Steam Vents. Could have been Lightning Bolt. Now that we actually have Remand, I'm a lot happier. And let's just play Is It Signet. He might very well have Ingot Chewers, so it's not very likely that Is It Signet will matter all that much. Suspending Living End. That's interesting. He might be setting us up here, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the value Crucible here and see if he is indeed going for the very slow Suspended Living End. Because if he Living Ends now, I can just remand that. I think we're actually looking pretty good. We could also Wildfire here, but I'm not sure. That could actually backfire pretty heavily. I think we are a lot better off if we just Sphinx this turn for a bunch, discard all the lands. We could also stifle the suspend trigger if we find one. Then all we need to do is land a win condition and the game will be over. God, when this deck comes together, it's so sweet. It feels so unfair. So we get to draw 4 cards, and we already have 2 that we could discard without any regrets. Fine by me. X equals 4. And if he has a Living End here, that doesn't really matter all that much. That was a bad set of cards. Let's see. I would like to have 6 mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I use this, should have enough. So I want to have Remand, Snapcaster, Remand. Might be greedy here, I know. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Oh wait, he hasn't cast it yet. Okay. Because he might have like Wild Ricochet or whatever. And then I need to have Snapcaster Remand up. Could I actually have played one more Signet? Yes, I could. That's bad. Sure. That doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That might have been just plain bad. Now we could be looking at Wildfiring. Another Snapcaster, that's really good too. Let's play all the signets now. No, that doesn't work. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. And a Sorry Signet. And Hallowed Fountain tapped. So now we have... Yeah, I think it's time to Wildfire next turn. Seems good to really choke him on mana. Ultimately I could go for Snapcaster Sphinx. Could be good too. It's another land. Nice. Okay, that's good. Guess we go for Stomping Ground. And I guess we actually get rid of all our white mana. I want to keep the basics. And for what it's worth, I'm going to go to my second main phase. Because I still think it's worth... Oh, you're gonna... Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough then. Then I go on a beatdown plan. Now I can bolt, Snapcaster Bolt, attack for 5. Let's see what you got. Okay. Bolt. Because then it will be kind of hard for him to even while living in, because I get Snapcasters back so I can bolt him again. Guess right now I don't have more bolts in the yard. Bolt you again. Do I crack Mind Stone? Yeah, I think I can do that. Okay, let's pass. Pristine. Okay, shoot down one of my lands, don't really care. Don't have Crucible anymore, which is bad. But I still have Snapcaster Remand, which I'm pretty... it kind of has to come together here. Where was he? Go Snapcaster. I guess Wildfire still does a lot of work. Does this resolve? Doesn't look like it. It does. Okay. Cycle. How many bolts are we lacking? Okay. And his scoops, that seems wrong though. Even if he doesn't have anything. Oh, I guess, yeah, if he doesn't have anything he actually dies because he cycled that. He would run a Flooded Strand, attacked, say he wasn't dead. But then, yeah, Crucible seems good. Yeah, I mean, we drew pretty bad. But it doesn't matter because Wildfire is good. And even the threat of activation here is enough. I could have burned out Wildfire a long time ago. Maybe that would have been better. That would have forced the Beast Within a lot earlier. No. Very well, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this series. I like the deck a lot, and I'm gonna add that card that I was thinking about. The card was in fact Roast. I think Roast could be just what this deck needs, actually. Not sure if I have any. I do have. It's a sorcery, but it deals with all the cards that I have problems with right now. I would probably remove like the Lightning Helix. Maybe, I mean, I'm not sure what I'm going to remove, we will see. But a couple of Roasts. So thank you for watching, and I'll bring you something else next time.